there's the Pacific Ocean, you can feel the sea breeze, but I imagine on a great night when there's a band playing and you can feel the salt on your skin, there must have been a really special feeling about being at the Royal Antler.
Probably right here where I'm sitting right now is where I first saw Pete Garrett, still with hair.
Yeah.
Right, but a little bit higher. The stage was right here. This is where I was brought up, so this is where I spent all my youth, and I used to go to the beach, and it was all part of that atmosphere. And you took it for granted when it was there, but it was certainly a wonderful thing to come in and see beautiful tan girls, lots of them, and that whole atmosphere. It's unbelievable. Fantastic feeling. And it's not the same now. I mean, of course, where can you find a venue like this anywhere in the country? See, I was totally anti-drugs when I was young. And the Northern Beaches was a haven for, pot smokers and what have you, acid trippers and the whole thing. And so I saw a lot of a couple of my friends had to go to, psychiatric institutions and then used to walk around the streets naked after, having consumed too many drugs. And so I was a little upset about it at the time, That was at the time. And so that's where, Run to Paradise was inspired from. And in a matter of fact, the Antler Hotel and 1066 just down the road were particular inspirations for the lines, Jenny, I'll meet you at the grocery store. You don't need a friend when you can score. And that's what particularly the Antler was about.
I'm near the tip of the Northern Beaches Peninsula, walking down the Palm Beach Road. Are you all right, mate?
Oh, I don't know. I'm so drunk and the car won't go.
Then you must be Richard Clapton.
Correct.
Oh, ripper. Richard, you're still sitting out on the Palm Beach Road. The car still won't start. We're outside, what used to be the legendary fish and chip shop. Tell us the story about this location and that song.
Literally verbatim how it happened. There's a film studio around the bend here on the Palm Beach Road, and they had a party on a Saturday night, and I had a girlfriend from Melbourne that had come up, and we were up till about 6 a.m, which we did in those days. It wasn't the no fun zone like it is nowadays, but the sun was up, beautiful sunny day, we're drunk as skunks, came around the bend in her brand new Datsun, sporty coupe, and it stalled right here, and it just conked out altogether. So one of us were going to have to go off and find the payphone. So a bit of an argument ensued. Across the road there, if you can see it, there are a lot of early arrivals, wanting to start their picnics on what I thought was Palm Beach. You've corrected me on that.
Yes.
I know. Now I know. Now that I'm sober, Glenn, I understand Palm Beach is over the other side.
But poetry knows no bounds.
Look, it's poetic license.
It's poetic license.
The song literally says, I'm sitting out in the Palm Beach Road, I'm so drunk and the car won't go. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Then I said, my crazy eyes keep looking out to sea. You've already corrected me on that is not the sea.
That's not.
I'm sorry about that.
But then again, this is also not Palm Beach Road.
Exactly.
It's also Barrenjoey Road. But those things don't matter.
No.
Somehow this has entered the consciousness. The Goodbye Tiger album, from which it came, had a wistful tone about it. It was seen to be something that captured a mood and a feeling of a point in time. And Deep Water was the song that was, to me, the key song from the album. It burrowed under the consciousness, and to this day, those lyrics just shine. People remember them. It wasn't, though, just necessarily those lyrics. It was the fact and this happened not long after Greg McCainch of Skyhook started writing about Melbourne.
Yeah.
This was finally somebody writing songs about their own environment. You weren't writing songs about American cities. You were writing songs about the Palm Beach Road. You were writing songs about Sydney, this environment. And there was an instant thrill of recognition, as I recall. Did you sense that from the audience at the time?
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, especially like the Royal Antler and all those marvellous gigs of what used to be here in the 70s. You know, up and down the peninsula. There was so many venues on the peninsula in those days, in the 70s and even the 80s, I think. And so, yeah, I mean, people related, especially to that lyric. I don't know whether that's going to be my final epitaph or what. You know, sitting out in the Palm Beach Road. Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a very good feeling to have written that and that so many people relate to it.